Welcome to Millionaire Coin Finds, where pocket change turns into a fortune. Money bag. If you love rare coins, shocking values, and unbelievable finds, you're in the right place. Let's dive in and see which coins could make you rich today. Magnifying glass. Tilted left sparkles. Hello my friends, welcome back to Millionaire Coins Finds, the channel where ordinary coins turn into extraordinary fortunes. If you think nickels are just pocket change, think again. Today, we are uncovering the shocking truth about the 1973 Jefferson nickel from the U.S. proof set. This is not your everyday nickel. This is a hidden treasure that could be worth more than a dream car, more than a college education, and in some cases, even more than a house. Stick around, because at the end I'll reveal exactly how much this proof coin can be worth, and you won't believe your ears. Let's rewind to 1973. America was in a time of change. The Vietnam War was winding down, gasoline shortages were beginning to rock the nation, and the U.S. Mint was producing millions of coins to keep up with demand. Among those coins was the Jefferson nickel, a design that had been around since 1938. But while billions of regular nickels circulated, the Mint also released special proof versions, struck with mirror-like precision, made only for collectors. And this is where the treasure lies. The design of the 1973 Jefferson nickel proof is a masterpiece. On the front, you'll see the timeless portrait of Thomas Jefferson, America's third president and the man behind the Declaration of Independence. But in proof strike, his image comes alive with razor-sharp details, frosted texture, and a brilliant mirror-like field that looks like it was made of glass. Flip it over and you'll see Jefferson's home, Monticello, shining in stunning perfection. Collectors especially look for full steps on Monticello, tiny details that are usually weak on circulated coins but crystal clear on perfect proof strikes. That little detail can multiply the value of the coin into the stratosphere. Now, let's talk about why the 1973 Jefferson nickel proof is so insanely desirable. The U.S. Mint made proof coins in limited numbers, but over the decades, many have been mishandled, tarnished, or lost. Only a tiny fraction survive today in pristine, flawless condition, graded by services like PCGS or NGC. And if your coin has a deep cameo finish with bold contrast between the frosted design and the mirror background, collectors go absolutely crazy for it. Even more thrilling are the rare variations and errors, double dies, strike-throughs, or unusual cameo depth. These tiny differences make the coin unique, and in the world of coin collecting, unique equals money. Big money. So, imagine opening an old proof set from 1973, dusting it off, and realizing that the nickel sitting inside could fund your dream lifestyle. This is not fantasy, this is real. And now the part you've been waiting for, the shocking value. A 1973 Jefferson nickel from a proof set, in pristine uncirculated condition with full steps and deep cameo perfection, has been valued between $112,000 and $155,000. Yes, you heard correctly, just one nickel, a small piece of American history, worth well over six figures. So, before you spend or sell off an old proof set, take another look. Your 1973 Jefferson nickel might just be the jackpot hiding in plain sight. Today we are about to uncover the shocking story of one of America's tiniest coins that hides an unbelievable secret. We're talking about the American Roosevelt dime from the year 2002, straight out of the official United States Mint proof set. This little coin, weighing less than 3 grams and worth only 10 cents in everyday life, can actually bring you jaw-dropping amounts of money if you have the right one. Now let's step into the world of proof coins. Unlike the regular dimes that pass through millions of hands in circulation, proof dimes are minted with extreme care. The U.S. Mint uses polished dies and strikes the coin multiple times to produce a razor-sharp design with a mirror-like background and frosted details. These coins are sealed inside proof sets for collectors, never meant for grocery store change. Because of this special minting process and limited release, proof coins are immediately more desirable to serious collectors. On the obverse, you'll find the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, who has been honored on the dime since 1946. Surrounding his profile is the word Liberty, the motto, "In God We Trust," and the date 2002, along with the mint mark. Flip the coin over, and you see the timeless design, the torch in the center, representing liberty, the olive branch for peace, and the oak branch for strength. Proof coins make these details stand out brilliantly, especially under light, almost like a piece of jewelry. But here's the truth that makes coin collectors in America chase after this little dime: rarity and condition. The 2002 Roosevelt dime from proof sets may look ordinary, but when it is preserved in perfect, untouched condition, what grading experts call deep cameo proof or PR70, it can become one of the most valuable modern dimes on the market. Collectors go wild for flawless examples, and competition at auctions pushes prices through the roof. Another secret lies in mint errors. Even proof coins can escape the mint with mistakes. Doubled dies, off-center strikes, missing layers, or unexpected toning can make a 2002 dime from a proof set absolutely unique. Error coins are a dream for collectors because they are one-of-a-kind treasures that no one else in the world can own. That's why an error dime can sell for many times more than a standard proof coin. So, the real question: what is this 2002 Roosevelt dime from the proof set truly worth? The shocking answer will blow your mind. If you are lucky enough to own one of these coins in pristine proof condition, graded at the highest level, or with a rare mint error, its value can range from $111,000 all the way up to $140,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single dime, just 10 cents in your hand, can turn into well over $100,000 in collector value. That is why coin collecting in the United States is one of the most exciting hobbies and investments today. You never know when a small coin sitting quietly in a proof set can transform into a fortune. So check your proof sets, your inherited coin collections, or that old box tucked away in storage. The 2002 Roosevelt dime might just be your golden ticket. We're about to talk about a modern dime that almost nobody thinks twice about, but in the world of numismatics, it can transform into a life-changing jackpot. The coin in question is the American Roosevelt dime from the year 2015, struck and preserved in the official United States Mint proof set. At face value, it's just 10 cents. Small, light, and easily ignored. But proof coins are never ordinary. Unlike the dimes you receive as change at the store, proof coins are struck multiple times using polished dies, creating a sharp, mirror-like background and frosted details that pop with brilliance. These coins are carefully packaged for collectors, untouched by circulation, and designed to shine as premium examples of U.S. coinage. The 2015 Roosevelt dime is no exception. It is a coin that commands attention for its beauty and, under the right conditions, its staggering value. Take a closer look at the design. On the obverse is the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, a symbol of American leadership and resilience, surrounded by the word Liberty, the motto, "In God We Trust," and the date 2015. Turn the coin over, and the reverse features the classic trio, the torch of liberty in the center, flanked by the olive branch of peace and the oak branch of strength. Under proof striking, these details look sharper than ever, with that deep cameo contrast collectors crave. So, why would anyone pay a fortune for a 2015 dime? The secret lies in condition and rarity. While many proof sets were minted, very few coins remain in flawless, top-graded condition. When submitted to professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC, only the perfect examples, those that achieve the rare grade of PR70 deep cameo, soar in value. Collectors in the United States are willing to battle it out at auctions for that perfect dime, and when they do, the prices can leave you stunned. But here's where things get even more exciting: minting errors. Yes, even in modern times, the U.S. Mint sometimes produces coins with doubling, missing layers, misaligned strikes, or unusual color tones. A 2015 Roosevelt dime with a rare mint error becomes a one-of-a-kind treasure, and collectors will pay a premium to own something unique. These error dimes are the dream finds that transform a small piece of change into a six-figure payday. So let's get to the heart of the matter, the shocking value reveal. If you have a 2015 Roosevelt dime proof from the U.S. Mint proof set in flawless, untouched condition, or especially one carrying a rare minting error, its value can range from $112,000 all the way up to $145,000. Yes, you heard me correctly. A coin worth just 10 cents at face value can reach a value of more than $100,000 in the collector's market. That is why coin collecting is so thrilling. You never know which coin hiding in a drawer, a safe, or a proof set could be your ticket to financial freedom. So if you have any 2015 proof sets, it's time to take a close look at that Roosevelt dime. It could be the fortune you never expected. Unlocking the story of a coin that looks ordinary to most people but could be hiding a secret worth more than a brand new luxury car. I'm talking about the 1986 American Washington quarter dollar from a proof set. Now, don't be fooled, this isn't just another quarter. This is a coin that, under the right conditions, can make you rich beyond your wildest expectations. And if you stick with me until the end, I'll tell you exactly how much the rarest and most pristine examples are worth. You're going to be shocked. Let's set the scene. The year is 1986, Ronald Reagan is president, the Statue of Liberty is celebrating its centennial with a massive rededication, and America is deep in a period of patriotic pride. In the middle of all this, the U.S. Mint was quietly producing proof coins, special collector editions of everyday currency, struck with unmatched precision and detail. These weren't coins meant to jingle around in your pocket. These were coins meant to be admired, collected, and treasured. The Washington quarter had already been in production for over 50 years by 1986, but proof set versions from this year have a special appeal. Proof coins are made using polished dies and carefully prepared planchets, struck at least twice under high pressure to bring out the sharpest details and the most stunning mirror-like fields. They're like miniature works of art, coins that catch the light in a way no circulation coin ever could. On the obverse side of the 1986 Washington quarter, you'll see the familiar portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. His profile is crisp and proud, surrounded by the word Liberty above, the national motto, "In God We Trust," to the left, and the date, 1986, positioned below. Every line in Washington's hair, every contour of his face, pops in incredible clarity on a proof coin. Turn it over, and you're greeted by the bold image of America's national bird, the bald eagle, perched confidently on a bundle of arrows, with olive branches curling gracefully beneath. This design represents America's balance between peace and strength, a message that's just as relevant today as it was then. The deep cameo contrast on a flawless proof coin makes the eagle appear almost three-dimensional, as if it's about to take flight right off the coin's surface. So, why does the 1986 Washington quarter from a proof set command so much attention from collectors? First, rarity in perfect condition. Most proof set coins are preserved well, but over decades, even slight handling, dust, or environmental factors can affect their surfaces. The highest grade examples, PR69 or the ultra-rare PR70 Deep Cameo, are incredibly hard to come by and are what serious collectors fight over in auctions. Then there's the possibility of minting anomalies. Every so often, a proof quarter leaves the mint with a striking error, double die obverse or reverse, off-center strikes, missing elements, or planchet issues. These errors turn a rare proof coin into a one-of-a-kind collectible, and in numismatics, rarity equals value. Collectors across the United States search tirelessly for proof coins with strong strike details, deep cameo frosting, and absolutely flawless fields. These coins are graded and encapsulated by trusted grading services like PCGS or NGC, which not only certify authenticity but also confirm the coin's condition, a critical factor in determining market value. And now, the part you've been waiting for, the jaw-dropping reality. If you have an American Washington quarter dollar from 1986, taken from a proof set, and it's in flawless, untouched, deep cameo condition, or if you're lucky enough to have one with a rare mint error, you could be holding a treasure worth between $117,000 and $155,000. Yes, you heard me right. Up to $155,000 for a coin that most people would mistake for just another quarter. This is why serious collectors check every coin they come across, because hidden treasures like this are still out there, waiting to be found. So, before you pass over that proof quarter in your collection or ignore that old coin set in a drawer, take a closer look. You might just have the coin that turns your hobby into a life-changing payday. I'm about to reveal the shocking truth about one of the smallest coins in US history that could secretly be worth a fortune. The coin we're talking about is the American Roosevelt dime from the year 2017, struck in the official United States Mint proof set. At face value it's just 10 cents, but in the collector's market, this little proof dime has the power to turn into a six-figure treasure. Now let's start with what makes proof coins like this so different. Proof coins are not made for circulation. They're struck multiple times with polished dies, giving them razor-sharp details, frosted designs, and a mirror-like shine that makes them stand out instantly. Every proof dime from 2017 was sealed inside a protective proof set, designed for collectors and investors. That's why these coins are so desirable, because they're not touched by human hands, not tossed in pockets, and not damaged like ordinary dimes you spend every day. Take a look at the design. On the obverse you'll see the profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, who has been honored on the dime since 1946. Above him is the word Liberty, beside him the motto, In God We Trust, and below him the year 2017. Flip the coin over and you'll see the classic reverse design, the Torch of Liberty, flanked by an olive branch for peace and an oak branch for strength. Under proof striking, this design looks sharper, deeper, and almost alive. So why does this 2017 proof dime hold so much value? The answer is rarity and condition. Only a fraction of proof coins are graded at the absolute top level, what experts call PR70 deep cameo. That grade means perfection. No scratches, no spots, no flaws of any kind. Coins in this condition are what collectors fight for, and that's when prices go through the roof, but condition isn't the only factor. Proof coins from 2017 can also have rare mint errors. Sometimes, even in the highly controlled minting process, mistakes slip through, doubled dies, off-center strikes, missing layers, or unusual color toning. A proof dime with a dramatic error instantly becomes a one-of-a-kind coin, and collectors will pay huge amounts of money to own it. These error coins are some of the most exciting finds in modern numismatics because they prove that even in recent years, rare treasures are still being created. Now for the part you've been waiting for, the shocking value reveal. If you happen to own a 2017 American Roosevelt dime from a proof set in flawless, perfect condition, or even better, if it carries a rare mint error, its value today can range from $118,000 all the way up to $160,000. Yes, you heard me right. A coin worth just 10 cents in face value can bring in over $100,000 in collector value. That's the magic of coin collecting in the United States. Proof sets sitting quietly in drawers, safes, or inherited from family members might hold a coin that can change your life. So my advice is simple. Go and check your 2017 proof sets. Look closely at your Roosevelt dime. Because that little coin could be the fortune you never expected. If you enjoyed this discovery and want to hear more about coins worth big money, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the notification bell so you never miss another treasure reveal. Remember, in the world of rare coins, even the smallest dime can hold the biggest surprise. Keep hunting, keep collecting, and maybe your next coin will be the one that makes you rich.